Animals do not live in opposing camps of master-servant relationship. They live in symbiosis, in a common environment. An action from one will always dictate a response from another because each one needs the other in order to survive. There is no coincidence in nature. Every action has an intended reaction. My name is Kuriawake Nuthia, otherwise known as the Kenyan Bushman, and in this forum we will be talking about nature, and more so, the wisdom that comes from nature. Did you know that man is an animal? And by man, I am referring to ourselves, the human species, the Homo sapiens if you wish. And yes, man is an animal. We are actually animals. In fact, man is considered to be the most intelligent of all animals. And we have not fallen short in demonstrating that fact. Over time, we have made so many discoveries, some of which have changed the world and how we live in it. So much so that we have completely forgotten or ignored that, in fact, in this world, we live with so many other species of animals. And guess what? Some of those animals are the ones who inspired the discoveries that we claim credit for. For example, if I may ask, who discovered flying? Who discovered aeroplanes? You would say the Wright brothers, and you would be right. It is well known that Wilbur and Orville Wright were the think tanks behind the first plane to take to the skies. To be precise, air vessels were already in existence during the time of the Wright brothers. They existed in the name of hang gliders, kites, and hot air balloons. And those air vessels still do their rounds today. But these vessels were flying and still do by the mercies of the wind. Where the wind directs them, there they will fly. Their speed also depended fully on the speed of the wind. So the Wright brothers were actually looking for a way to make a motorized plane, one that would be controlled by themselves, one that would be controlled by man, not by the power of the wind. And in their good sense, they sought the wisdom of nature. They became bird watchers. Simple. They became nature lovers. Birds are the masters of the skies. In order to fly, they do not depend on the strength or direction of the wind. They are fully in control of their actions while airborne. From takeoff time, cruising time, sudden turns when necessary, finding their balance, and finally landing. All these actions are in complete control of each individual bird. Even in extreme congested environments, like what you find in saline lakes of the Rift Valley, you never witness head-on collisions, tail-nosing, or crash landing. The Wright brothers observed carefully, especially the functions and the movement of the wings and tails of large birds like vultures, crown cranes, and pelicans. They watched how the heavy birds supported their weights effortlessly, gliding through the skies. The two young men were not disappointed by nature. They figured out what they wanted, and in December 1903, the first ever fixed-wing motorized plane was born. Midwife, You guessed it right. Wisdom of nature. We now enjoy the comfort and convenience of traveling in modern aircrafts, courtesy of the masters of the skies. True wisdom lies in nature. Let's conserve it.